Hello guys, how are you? Actually, I as you already have may have read the title, like I'm going to talk about like a book called How to Win Friends and Influence People. Well, I really loved that book to be honest, and it's I would say one of the best books which I've read. Okay, so what does that book talk about, right? Well, as the name suggests, how to win friends and influence people. It's about, like um getting along with people really well and how to get along with people, like how to it exactly make that thing possible. It explains some human nature, some things which are in human nature, like what people generally likes, what people generally don't like. um for example, like there's a chapter which is specifically on smile, like approaching people with a smile. So of course everybody loves when someone approach with, is happy to see them, and so in return they also smile. So it generally just explains the human nature by which people would like each other much better and would get along really well, not just friends but any person really. So which of the some of the things which I like the most? Well, I I really loved when like um it in that one chapter it explained that get genuinely interested in people. That's really true, just have that curiosity to know people more. And when you have more curiosity to know more, you will listen them more. And like because every person have their own experiences, right? And have their own learning, so maybe you can learn learn something from them. Like, and like there was also a chapter specifically dedicated to listening, and I really loved this, you know and and, and talking about things which not just interest you but interest them, so they will be more willing to talk to you, and they would more like you in return because you are talking in terms of other people interest, and make them feel, important. By like how can you like make them feel important, right? Like by giving compliments which are genuine, genuine compliments, which like things which you really liked about them or something. Because like, just I'm saying, too much. Okay, so there's one story about the author, right? Dale Carnegie. So he approaches a clerk who is seems really frustrated, like doing the same repetitive task for like every day. Then he just compliments like, "Oh, your hair looks good." Then a sudden smile appears on that clerk face, so now that clerks like writer, the Dale Carnegie, right? Damn. So this is just, get generally, so he would start talking about himself more. So now that person's um day got, you know ah got better by just, by just giving him a genuine little compliment. So see, they just little things are more matter more in a by connecting with people than the big compliments which people generally, prefer to, like big gifts, or just something like, but something that's big or great which people generally think it is, but it's not the case. It's the small things, right? Like small things which matter more if we do them constantly with people, like listening to them or just giving, like, getting to know them more. Like this. And like people, not people, not ever, nobody likes to be criticized, right? So they criticize means, or said that you are wrong. This is not the way it's done. Like, uh, and Dale Carnegie also explains the way by which we could explain this. The first is that, like, first show that your own shortcomings. So, like, it would present you as more humble, then start like in a polite manner, like, oh, like this could be improved in that manner. So, so they won't feel like, oh, okay, he's just, putting me like as telling me as like I'm wrong or something, because nobody likes to be wrong or criticized in a, like, no, like in a bad manner, I would say. And so how could we use this knowledge in our daily life, right? Well, for me, I generally use it to get along with my friends, or get to know, get to know more people, and get some genuine real connections, get some really tr- trusted people. And the best thing I would really say that when we get genuinely interested in people, and we trust them, and we show them that we are a real friend, they become a real friend. And this book really like show us the way by which we could be a real friend, and I really recommend it. Yeah. That's it for today. Meet you in the next one.